Snoop Doggy Dog. Come here, Zeus. Hi, buddy. Come here. Where you at? Come here. Hi. Whoa, come here. Come on. Yes. Oh, hi. Hi, everybody. This is Zeus. This is my puppy. This is my puppy. I love him so much, and I want to hug him and squeeze him and love him all night. Yes. This is Zeus, and he is a Yorkie Silky mix. I did the dog DNA test, the pet ancestry, the same thing as it's like the same thing equivalent to the What's My DNA, the human DNA test, but you know, you take a swab of your dog sample and you find out what, sorry y'all, I gotta get myself together. Get yourself together, girl. But you find out what your dog is, and he turned out to be a Yorkie / Silky. And so Zeus has had a minty of names. When I first got Zeus, which this is what Zeus looked like. Oh, his name was Dylan, but he's not Dylan anymore. I got him on 3/2/2015. So I've had Zeus over a year and almost a year and 6 months coming up. Oh no, almost a year, 6 months. We're in September now. But yeah, so I've had him almost 18 months. But that's my dog Zeus, and I rescued him. It was a sad Sunday morning. I just didn't want to go to church, and I called my best friend. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Let's go look at this dog that I had found on Pet Finder, which let me go all the way back to the beginning. So I really wanted a dog for a number of reasons. I was single and I didn't have anything else to love on. So, and I have all this love to give, all of this love to give, and I had nobody to give it to. Just kind of cheesy and corny, but at the same time, it's real. I wanted a dog, and I wanted something to love on that was not going to cry at night, and was old enough to go to the bathroom by itself, self-sufficient enough that I could leave it at home when I went to work for 10 hours every day. So I started to look for a dog, and I wanted a small dog. Yorkies have always been so cute and cuddly, but they're very hyper at the same time. And so I wanted something that was also going to like not let me just sleep all day long, and it was going to want me to play with it. So I settled on getting some type of Yorkie or a terrier, small mix. It was either going to be a Yorkie Terrier, a French Bulldog, or a Boston Terrier. So I really like the little bug eyes and the snout of the Boston and the French Bulldog, but the hair on the Yorkie would be something that I could play with, and I could like do and, you know, make little cute little pigtails and stuff like that. But anywho, so I went on, at first I went to the Indianapolis Humane Society, and I went there and they did have a Yorkie that was up for adoption, but that dog was everywhere, and I think it had already been adopted, and so in order for me to get it, I would have to wait for the adoption to fall through, which I knew it was going to fall through, because if you find a Yorkie, which usually they retail for a couple $100 to $1,000, you can find one in a shelter for, you know, $200-300. People usually are on those like that. Like, it's almost like finding a Coach bag on the clearance for $25 regular, $200. So I didn't get that dog. So then that was on a Saturday. So Saturday night I was on Pet Finder, and I was like, okay, let me just look to see what was out there. And I just put in, you know, small dog. I wanted a young adult dog. I didn't want an old dog. And I searched for a small dog, and then Zeus was maybe 3 or 4, you know, dogs down, and you know, he just looked so cute, and he was running in the snow because it was in March. and he just looked so adorable, and I just had to have him. I think I was in love with him before I even met him, but it's so important to meet the dog, and so I went to go pick up Zeus, which is where I was beforehand, because I already knew that I was going to get the dog. So I was in the parking lot of PetSmart when I called my friend. I said, hey, go with me to, I can't remember where we went to. Where's this place at? Go with me to, where did we go? It was somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, y'all. It was all the way in the middle of nowhere. Poland, yeah, Poland, Indiana, because I wasn't going to Poland by myself, you know, because, yeah. So go come with me to Poland, Indiana. And so she got in the car, and I already gotten like the bed, and I've gotten a crate, and I got everything. So I knew I was gonna get a dog that day, because, you know, there was this hole in my heart that I needed to love on something other than myself. And that didn't sound right, not like that, but I wanted something to show love to that wasn't a person. And I couldn't have any kids, you know, because me and Jesus, the way our relationship worked out, we gotta get married to do all that. So went to Poland, Indiana, and I got Zeus, and it has been love ever since then. And when I first got him, Zeus was all by him. He was gone. Zeus was gone. I was supposed to take him for a walk around the building. Zeus was like gone, like he was wanting to go and not come back. He was just hyper and gone. And then for me, I thought he was, you know, when I first got the dog, it's so funny because I never grew up with dogs. So when I first got the dog, I was scared, and I had him in the, like, you know, I was scared to hurt him, I didn't want to hurt him, but scared to discipline him, scared to make it do anything. And I was kind of scared of the dog too, because I never had a dog. Like, that's why I got a small dog. I'm getting a pit bull, because I wouldn't be scared of no pit bull. Had me in the corner shaking. But I got a small dog, and, you know, I was so scared of Zeus at first, but that changed fairly quickly with it. After the first bath, like, I knew that I had to put the law down, because otherwise it's going to be a very interesting ownership of an animal. And I knew that once I got a dog, I wanted to keep the dog for, it was going to be forever, because I don't want to give, you know, I didn't want to get something and then give it up. So, you know, and I'd already been researching dog temperaments, researching, you know, puppies versus senior dogs versus, you know, young adult dogs. And so I knew that I wanted something that was going to last for a long time. Small dogs live longer, that could live in an apartment, because at that time I was still debating on if I wanted to move to the East Coast or not. I still am. And then I also needed something that was a little bit self-sufficient and had the temperament to not having to be on me all the time. And so, you know, Yorkie's perfect temperament. I mean, they can be lap dogs, they can be pretty self-efficient and self-dependent. And Zeus was the perfect dog for me. He's the perfect dog. And he did, you know, he had like maybe 1 or 2 accidents when I first got him, but, you know, he doesn't really, he's just a perfect dog. He don't chew up no shoes, he's not taking care of no furniture. Only thing Zeus is doing is stealing food, which I've learned real quickly to put things up and keep it out of his reach, because, you know, he's a dog, he's opportunistic, and he don't care if it smells good. He will eat it, and he gonna take it. He not gonna ask, he just gonna take it. You gonna be looking like, oh, that was my taco. That was, no, it wasn't your taco. It was his, because he got it. It's gone. It's gone. And, you know, I mean, I love Zeus. He's my favorite. He's my baby. My Zeus, aka Puddin', aka Juice, aka Buddy, aka Lil Buddy. So I love Zeus. And honestly, when I first got him, I didn't know where this was going, but it has been a beautiful relationship ever since then. And he's chipped, and he's all mine, and he's not going anywhere. So Zeus is mine. And I mean, that's about it. I mean, I can tell you his other background. Oh, let me tell you his background. So when I got Zeus, I took him to the little cheap, you know, local veterinarian clinic just to get him checked up, because I wanted to make sure everything that I had gotten from the pet farm place was legit, which it turned out to be. But while I was there, there was a posting for a lost dog, and it actually happened to be my dog. So Zeus ran away from his old owners. They had taken him to the vet with no leash. And he was not microchipped. He was fixed, but he was not microchipped, and he didn't have a leash. And so they were out in the parking lot, and Zeus jumped out the car window and took off and gone, and he was missing. So he got picked up by the Humane Society in Indianapolis, and he got taken to the shelter that was downtown. And down there, you have 3 days. If you lose your dog, you have only 3 days. So this will tell you how bad it is at the Humane Society. So you have 3 days to either A, get your dog, reclaim your dog, get your dog back. B, it's either put up for an adoption and adopted, or on the 3rd day they kill them, they put them down. So Zeus was actually on his 3rd day when he got rescued. So that worked out for him, and it worked out for me. But unfortunately, when I saw the flyer, I'd already paid like all the money to adopt Zeus, which I think was $300. I think I paid $300 to get Zeus, and then I paid $300. I got the adoption contract, and so when I got the contract, I had to basically, I paid $300 for Zeus. And when I saw the flyer, I called the people that had rescued Zeus, and they basically told me not to give him back because he wasn't microchipped. Legally, he was mine, because since the dog had not been picked up from the Humane Society, he had been like surrendered almost, and he was not my dog. And so I could contact the people, but then all the stuff that I had brought, it would have to been, they probably weren't going to pay me back for that, because this was a super urban inner city family who didn't, probably didn't have the means to pay for him and to pay the adoption fees and all that stuff. So I kept Zeus, and he's mine, and I don't necessarily feel bad about this choice to keep him, because I did legally pay for him, and I have a contract, and I have all the papers together. So who knows what that family was doing, because for him not to be microchipped and him not to have a leash at the vet, kind of, in my eyes, shows irresponsibility, because your dogs should be microchipped and they should be leashed, especially when you go to the vet, because anything can happen traumatic and they can run away. So you need to have them on a leash, and other dogs, other animals can get to them, and it may not be a good social connection, and they could fight, and how are you gonna get your dog, and so you should keep your dog leashed. It's just irresponsible. So I feel like Zeus definitely got the better end of the deal running away, because now he's with me, and he's spoiled, and he's the only child, and he's well taken care of. He's fed and well provided for. So that is my adoption story. And well, it's Zeus's adoption. That's both of our adoption stories, me and Zeus. And so Puddin', hi Zeus, where you go? Oh, he's underneath the bed. Hi Puddin', hi Zeus. Zeus, where you at? Hi, come here. Come here, Puddin'. You wanna come? Hi. So Zeus definitely, my Puddin' definitely got the better end of the deal. Hi, Zeus. You want to say hi to YouTube? Say hi, YouTube. Zeus got groomed yesterday before he went to he had to look cute going to the little dog day thing. But he has a little Star Wars handkerchief on. It's so cute. I love his groomer. She gave him a little Star Wars handkerchief. But yeah, that's Zeus's story. Hi, Zeus. Zeus is looking at all this stuff up here like, what's going on? Hi. That is Zeus's story. So thank you for watching. Please spay and neuter your pets. You guys, spay and neuter all of your pets, especially all of the terrier, bull terrier, pit bull owners. Like, there's so many pit bulls. When I went to the shelter, it was so sad. So many pit bulls that needed good homes. And there's a lot of laws preventing people from adopting. There's a lot of housing restrictions that keep people from adopting. So please spay and neuter your pit bulls. If they're not spayed and neutered, keep them in the house so that they don't go out there reproducing, and it's just irresponsible. It really is. But please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos of Zeus. and of me and our adventures. Hi, Zeus. Hi. All right, that's enough. Okay, I'm gonna let you down.